Okay, as you can tell by the title, this is a review of Les Misérables, the 2012 film directed by Tom Hooper. And before I start, I just want to show you guys something. I've bought myself a capture card and I can start recording games properly. And remember, like I said before, if you've seen that video, if you want me to delete all of my Let's Plays and start from scratch with the capture card, please let me know. But that's not important. So, a lot of you may be wondering why I'm doing a review of Les Misérables now when it's been out since forever, since the 25th. Well, it was out on the UK on the 11th of January. I have no idea why. The whole rest of the world, I think, got to see it early, but never mind, I saw it, and here's what I thought about it. So I'm going to, as I did with the Snowman and the Snow Dog, I'm going to do it in different categories. I'm going to be doing it in story, story, the layout, and the characters. So let's start with the story. For those of you who don't know, it's all about Jean Valjean. He leaves parole after 19 years, tries to start a new life for himself, basically, after being shown kindness by a priest. However, his prison guard, Javert, still thinks he's a wanted criminal and tries to search him after all these years. He then meets Fantine, who's a mother, who's very depressed, lost her job, and he discovers from her that a group of two innkeepers, who are actually just cons, run a innkeeper's house, an inn basically. I'm trying to think of what to say. And so he takes us away, all grows up. Unfortunately, this is during one of that one French Revolution, which is the tragedy of all the young schoolboys who have sadly passed or died from the violence, trying to bring back France as it used to be. So Jean Valjean gets involved with that. Cassette Now Old meets this other guy. Was it Maurice? Was it Maurice? I don't remember. Let me know. And all goes downhill from there, with a lot of people dying. So basically, the way they did the story, because this basically this was a book and then a play, now a big budget movie. I think the movie is actually better than the play, and I loved the play. I saw it back in October. I thought it was actually amazing. I actually feel like Tom Hooper did the film better. The way he did the layout of it, I think, was really well done. And I want to talk about the music. The music in it was absolutely incredible. Everyone sang so well, but I'm going to get into names when I get to the actors and actresses. And so yeah, the music was amazing, the way they sang it was amazing. The fact that Tom Hooper had them singing it live instead of recorded really worked to the film's advantage. And yeah, so really enjoyed the story. I think they did it really well. And now we go on to the layout and the whole background of the film. So the sets, I felt like I was in 19th century France. Was it 19th? Yes, it was 19th century. I mean, everything looked so real in it. And almost all of it was done in England, apart from the incredible mountains that had to go to, I think they had to go to France to do it, to make it feel more real. I think that's what I saw in a documentary on ITV not that long ago. I'm not sure. But anyway, it was beautiful. And the beginning bit with the CG of all the boats and Jean Valjean and all the other slaves pulling it up, I had chills down my spine. Literally, several seconds into the film, I already had chills. So, yes, really worked to the advantage. And now we get to the characters. So I should be going through all of the characters. I just need to, give me one moment, I need to bring up the names. All the ones I can remember first. So we start... Sorry about that. As I was saying, we start with Hugh Jackman, who plays Jean Valjean. He owned the role of Jean Valjean. Hugh Jackman has an incredible singing voice. I never thought that he would have as amazing singing voice as he did in this film. I was really, really surprised at it. So Jean Valjean deserves Best Actor. He really does. I know there have been other good films this year, but he really does deserve it. Then we have Russell Crowe, who played Javert. Now, I do not understand why Russell Crowe is getting so much bad repetition. I've seen reviews saying, oh my word, he sung so bad, he sounded so terrible. Why did they get someone else to do Russell Crowe? Why did they get someone else to voice Javert instead, not Russell Crowe? Why? I thought he sounded good. Did you think he sounded good? So, okay, he didn't have the best singing voice out of the whole cast, I admit, but at least he did well. He really did well, and people really should be looking more at him. Then we've got Amanda Seyfried as Cosette, and Cosette, she did really well. Just a shame there wasn't much more of Amanda Seyfried, but from as I know from Mamma Mia, she does have an amazing voice, and it really does show in this. We've got Eddie Redmayne, who played Marius, the other lover in the film, and he did really well. His voice is amazing. I don't actually know what Eddie's done, but I really want to see what he's done. We've got Samantha Banks, who was Effie. I think that's her. And a lot of people would probably not know who Samantha Banks is. Basically, she was picked to do Effie at the 25th anniversary concert of Les Misérables back in 2010 at the O2. I heard her then, I thought she did really well. And I really think that Tom Hooper did his homework in getting her onto the stage and into the film, because she really can sing well and act superbly, and I really hope her career goes far. And then we have Sacha Baron Cohen and Helena Bonham Carter as Thénardier, I think that is, and Madame Thénardier. Both of these guys were the comic relief, and they did really well. They were basically just cons going through all the different periods of history. As you know, they were the innkeepers who had Cosette at the beginning, and so yeah, they did exceptionally well in the film. They didn't sing much, but they didn't really have it. They were just really good at all the comedy, and yeah, so they did really well. And now we get to the big one, the show stealer, in my opinion, Anne Hathaway as Fantine. Now, as you know, Fantine was a woman who was living in the slums. Well, not really. She had a job, then she was fired because the people found out she had a child, and that's where all the money was going to. She had to be a prostitute for some time, and spoilers, she sadly passes away, and Jean Valjean feels terrible and looks after Cosette, and that's, I think I left that out when I was talking about the story. So, Anne Hathaway was incredible. She was incredible in this film. Like, I saw her version of I Dreamed a Dream in the trailers, I think everyone did, and yeah, she is going to be really good in this. But I did not think she would be as good as she was in the film. I have seen a lot of singers and actresses, and she probably does the best I have ever done. When she was doing I Dreamed a Dream, which is my favourite song in the entire play, it was all done in one take. She was singing and she was emotional, she was crying through the singing, she sounded absolutely incredible, and I'm pretty sure I might get a bit of hate for this. I think she was better than Susan Boyle. Because, granted, Susan Boyle was absolutely amazing doing her version of I Dream a Dream, and really deserved the fame that she's got. She cannot beat Anne Hathaway, I'm sorry. And I'm really, really sad that I did not at all tear up, because I really wanted to tear up at one point during this film, and I came close, but sadly I didn't. So, at the bottom line, this film was phenomenal. Go and see it. You won't regret it. I'm just going to give this rating A star. Nothing wrong with it at all, in my opinion. Go see it. You shall enjoy it. Even if you've never seen the play, you will still enjoy it. So I think I rambled on sometimes there. I am sorry if I did, but basically, amazing film. Go see it. I have been Ross 11. I'll see you guys later.